Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Imperator Rome with me, Alpha Omega, and Rome. So we have finished our fight with the Greeks in the previous episode, but we couldn't really end it because the way the game structures it, we cannot actually take all of those provinces. We will have to leave at least one of them free. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... Well, who's the leader? Is it... Well, we're gonna just take one of them. Maybe Athens, for example. Are they negotiating for themselves or Achaia? Wait. Yes, it is a Latin war. So if we go with Achaia itself... Wait, wasn't it? Is this a mistake? Because I think that the game told me that they are not eligible yet for independent negotiations. So let's just not do that. Let's wait a little bit and see if the game wants to change its mind, because I don't want to cheat in that way. Rome. How many import rods? Yeah, 32 grain. You're telling me 41. It's just okay. Let me just wait. I think these numbers aren't correct either. So give me a sec. Alright, so we stole some ships here. Let's slow it down. It's going way too fast, and we get the Faith of Aruns. Never has a more devout man existed than Aruns Claudius Zosimus. Our people clamor at the very door of the temple, demanding that we declare a feast in his honor. For 18 gold, we get 6 stability. Man, that's a bargain. Or yeah, now it fixed itself. Alright. So we're not importing wine, and we don't really need that right now. Civilization level, we don't need dyes. Are we not importing dyes? We are. Incense. And incense would be nice. Importing papyrus, camel, ship repair speed. We kinda... Yeah, I would like to import hemp actually. That is not such a bad idea, because hemp right now is not gonna give us much. But if we can get an additional trade route, hemp is gonna boost significantly the performance of our ships. Alright, and now let's see if we can negotiate with them independently. Yes, we can. Alright. So... war score... They would get annexed. Alright, Achaean elite. Let's banish them. And now we'll be able to take everyone. Yes, now we can take everyone. So this is actually a pretty good trick. We're not even getting that much aggressive expansion. Alright, so we'll take everything. Conquest of Athens. The city of Athens, or Athens, has finally fallen to our troops and is now in our hands. Athens was one of the two major actors of the Peloponnesian War, as well as the head of the Athenian League, and one of those who struggled against Persian oppression. It was known as a center of philosophers from all around Greece, and for their particular democratic process in how their city-state should proceed. After the Macedonians came to the stage in regional politics, Athens had often sought to regain their power and independence. With the city under our control, our men and advisors wonder how we should treat our old enemy. There have been people asking for us to sack the city to the ground, which I believe is what historically happened. And the city was burned down, and bring everything valuable back home. The home of the philosophers will be unaffected by our rules. Yes, let's do that. Banish, 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 banish. Because we are interested in maintaining a reasonable aggressive expansion. Alright, so this entire area is ours with the exception of you. Alright. So now the question is, do we want to march on Macedon immediately or will we not? I mean, they still got Thrace as an ally, so let's not. If we disband all the levies, it's not over. So Greek Kingdom. Yes, ship damage done. Let's get this one done. The Phoenicians forged an empire on the waves many centuries before Alexander's conquest. Encouraging their sailors to work for us is to sure give us an edge in naval warfare. So that's 5% damage. And if we get additional damage from hemp, that's 15% damage, which, believe me, is actually a pretty decent amount of damage. So what do we have here? Involvement decision. Restore Loreon Ironworks. Toricus. Okay. Loreon restored. The ancient mines at Toricus pull up only lead and silver. With demand at hand for harder, more bellicose metals, the nearby mines of Lorien seems a ripe target for industrial expansions. Pulling in a few favors might be costly, but the yield is sure to prove worthwhile. So, Toricos, where are you? Lorien in Attica. Okay, so that's next to Ethne. Didn't that say that it's gonna... Oh, now it doubled it. Alright, 4. And we got another one. Institute Corinth as the local capital. Corinth. No, I think Corinth was the one that was sacked and burned. 4 citizen pops with the state, culture and religion. Where is Corinth? I think it's somewhere a little bit more north, but I've never been good about the ancient cities of Greece. No, it's here, Corinth. Wait, which one was the one with you? Thebe, okay. Thebes. I cannot believe that they do not have any aqueduct. What's gonna be the pressure here? It's only about 30. That's interesting. I would have expected it to be more. So Corinth can become the local capital. And they gain a granary. 300 gold. We can do that. Our wars in Greece have exacted a heavy toll on the area. A show of magnanimity is required to build confidence in our rule, and our advisors suggested Corinth would be the ideal place for a concerted effort to implement a program of public works. Yeah, we'll need to invest heavily in here. And lack of construction. What the hell are you about? 15! Yeah, we need to do something with the forts here. So you're building the Pyramid of Velate. What? National Tribesman Happiness? Really? Positional local population growth. Well, that's... And what are you missing? Silk, really? So what do you need? Stone. So you're not importing any stone? No, you got stone. Oh, I'm dumb. It doesn't have a construction either. I'm not putting anyone that good there. Let's use Volnus Messias. I mean, sure, let's put this guy here. He's probably gonna screw it up even worse, but that's fine. So what we'll need to do here is we'll need to demolish some of these forts, because that is absolutely crazy. Alright, delete you. Delete you. That's 9 and... So you got a fort, and you got a fort. No, you don't. You do. Alright, let's delete you. Makes it a little bit reasonable. You are... okay, 7 I can tolerate. 11. Jesus Christ. Some of these are really going crazy. So we'll keep the fort here. We're gonna remove you. And remove you. Alright. What about you guys? 3, 10. So this one goes. And of course we'll need to start investing heavily into this area. So let's unite all of our navies in one place. And we'll make sure they work. So, and does everybody has auto trade enabled? Attica doesn't, so that one was not ours. But yeah, with you guys here, I think we finished. Okay, I'm big. Well, he's not great, but let's use him anyway. I'm gonna kill the fleet maintenance. That's gonna give us some money to work with. Alright, we got 664 ships. That's not entirely bad for what it is anyway. And we need to start the investments again. Alright, so I feel like we ought to... Did we not... Oh no, we never finished the road. Alright, then that is an issue. Can we actually get a levy here somewhere? What about Africa? How populous then is... Africa 28. Alright, I think this is Africa, isn't it? No, that's Namibia. This is Africa. Alright. So let's raise you here. I'll have you start building the roads. So I'm gonna go over here. Sure, accept the offer, and I don't think we need to load the aggressive expansion instead. I think national tax of 25%. It's gonna be a decent boost. Especially because we're getting 200, so that's 50 extra gold. Am I reading that correctly? You can be upgraded with a more prestigious effect. Your tribesman level 1. Make tribesman level 2. You are... Or I don't see you here, and Fertile Nation. Fertile Nation. Huh? Why didn't I see you there? I think you might be honored citizens, honored slaves, a strong population. It costs 390 and 15. Cultural memorial, why? We can have, okay, religious advances. I didn't pause this. Cultural memorial. So you can be upgraded and you are... And for town nation you cannot. Alright. So that's another 390 gold, but sure, while we're building it, let's do it. So, religious advances, what can we get? Household priests or bad witchcraft? I think here, Tadre, Lumen. Divine sacrifice cost. That is definitely something that we want. Wealthy families would often employ a minor religious figure to lead worship and safeguard the spiritual welfare of the household. In Rome, the pater familias, or head of the family, became a legal position of responsibility over matters of faith and... was it obstinance? Obeisance. Okay. Yeah, it's still you, and it's still you? What the hell? How can you guys be hungry? What? Doesn't even make sense. Import grain, you crazy bastards. You're literally importing just food. So how can you go hungry? That's bizarre. Alright, you guys need to join here as well. Yes, pops are dying. Well, no kidding. Okay, we need to start upgrading the city. So did you guys move to the right place? You did. Reading the entrails. Okay, so you go here, and then you go here. On behalf of the pious Gaius Sempronius Licinus has come to us indicating... okay, there's a typo here. Indicating that the priests and the holy ones involved in tending to the faithful are finding the long hours of observance particular taxing. Oh, I don't care about the approval of the body. I'm not paying 1800 gold for their whims. Alright, we need someone here too. $16 pops in Ratia. That actually seems like a great idea, and can send you here to these places. What could you guys get? That would be nice and juicy. I guess a granary. That's always a good choice here. So you guys are building, that's fine. So we need to finalize some... Okay, you guys can get rid of. You guys we cannot get rid of. And the conversion is non-existent here. So let us start by doing just that. But we need to wait because it's expensive and I don't want to lose. Oh, come on. Is it the fertile nation? No. Oh, alright. Whatever that was, it's gone now. Alright, you're extending the road. You guys could also get a decent something. Let's make Freeman happier. Let's import wine. Alright. So you need to shuttle these soon. So you can join these navies. I'm thinking about splitting it. So it's 666. That's actually a pretty cool number. Governor of NVIDIA died. Alright. So Governor of NVIDIA is dead. Let's put Ambikatos Tetmalus in his stead. Alright, you're gonna start with the forum. And so will you. Alright, you're not gonna finish this one. Nor will you guys. No, maybe you will. Oh, you both will, alright. Well, I thought I paid way too little attention to you, but you guys are actually doing good. Roads, roads, roads. What time? 1st of November. It's actually pretty good. Sifia wants to import wood. Where is even Sifia now? It still exists as a one province minor. Really? No, it has 5 territories. Ah, okay, it has these detached territories. 48 pops, man. That's what they were reduced to. That's just sad. Console. Oh, we don't have Divine Sacrifice. Alright. Let's get it. I think we had... But that's far gone now, yes. Jesus, guys, we're getting so many research points. I really wish you hurried up so that we can get the cohorts. Alright, so you're back here. Let's send you to Utina. Sure. Gemstones, why not? I'll give you whatever body diamonds you want. So you're gonna move up here and start building westwards. And you didn't finish this road. Interesting. Turns out in the end there wasn't enough money anyway. We are going to hold the 19th Olympiad. We really need to remove the border gore here. I just wish you guys weren't allied, because that would make it much easier. I mean, Grace. Thrace cannot defeat us. But taking Macedon alone would have been so much easier. And you know me, I'm all about convenience. We got 82 items in the reliquary. Oh god, yes, we need to change some. So still alright. So you have modified food, mission capacity, and alright, same state should happen. So all of these are actually pretty good. Okay, we can change you to Cup of Odysseus. And local manpower, population assimilation. Base models, yes. Touched by Mercury. Oh, thank you, game. That was so kind of you. Alright, we can now boost our projects. So with a foundry and a fort. And you're gonna get a foundry and a fort. Just so that we are sure that we're doing this right. Who else do we have here? Who? Tassos? Why do I have you guys? This one is much more interesting. Let's put a fort here. Alright. The Olympiad is evolving. Rome can get another building, but it's gonna lose it soon, so I'm not gonna even bother. So will you, actually. Damn. They are just too big to fail. Alright, you can get an aqueduct. You can get an aqueduct. You could get an aqueduct, but you're gonna get a granary. You could get anything you want, but I'm gonna go with granary. Let's build a foundry here. Let's build a port here. 9, alright. So you can actually grow pretty nicely. So let's give you an aqueduct. And let's get more research points and more nobility here. The recent death of the Macedonian ruler has caused a great deal of political disturbance in the country. Eager to take advantage of this situation, numerous lackeys, pretenders, and legitimate claimants to the throne have risen up to bear arms against the newly crowned Basilius Menas I. Okay, so you are a pretender. And we can do anything because we're already inspiring unhappiness somewhere else. I guess this one makes sense. Really, there's not much I can say about that. And Ptolemaic Empire also has a crisis. Or you need to start converting people. Anyone else? You guys. But damn, there's a lot of cities here. It's gonna take a while before we can change all of them. Alright, let's go this way. This way. This way. And this way. This way and this way. And I'm gonna build a coastal route as well eventually. So speed it up a little bit. 10,887. 1,308 Macedonians though. There's so many of them, we can deal with any kind of uprising they will want, but I'm just not happy with it. Just not happy with it at all. But this is really good. The extra research points and the output growth. Nice. Alright, well, let's end the episode here and I'll see you tomorrow with the next one in Imperator Rome.